Welcome back to LearnWire, your trusted source for in-depth software reviews. If you're passionate about discovering new software and seeking honest, comprehensive reviews, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Today, we're diving into blogassistant.co, a revolutionary tool designed to supercharge your blogging experience. So let's jump right into the review and see what it's all about. All right, so here we are on the AppSumo page for blogassistant.co. We're going to be looking at the pricing, the features, and diving in. This is good for bloggers, content creators, copywriters. Integrations are GPT-4, Pexels, Pixabay, Unsplash, alternative to Copy AI and Jasper, and so forth. So we'll just scroll through because we're going to be looking at all this. One of the big things that you want to know about this tool is that I don't know if it promises, but it is supposed to be undetectable AI written articles. We already know they're going to have algorithms or formulas or coding built into their algorithm. When they grab GPT content, there's going to be another coding or algorithm that's built on top of the content that it pulls in order to change that content to make it undetectable. Right. And they're claiming that it's going to be more human sounding content because that's really what's happening when you're grading AI detection. Right. But some of the reviews and feedback is that the content can sometimes spit out pretty unreadable or pretty kind of gibberish, if you will. So we're going to test this out, of course. And I do have some ideas for workarounds for this. And one is that if we're going to use this tool and it does create a undetectable AI, and that is important to you. We already know that it's not important right now, but an argument to AI detection is that Google could change its mind in 2 months or 6 months or a year, right? Where they all of a sudden decide to build a tool and decide to crack down on anybody that has AI detection or AI content on their site. So for those that, and there could be reasons why you need to pass AI detection, right? Not to get into too much on the weeds on that and too much of a debate if AI detection is important or not, but this tool, if a tool could build perfect blog sounding content that is undetectable, then that would be great. That would be great. I think that we all would agree with that. So one thing, here's the pricing right here. Okay. So license tier 1, $59, all features above included, 10 blog credits per month. So this is going to be one of those tools that's on the pricier side. What is that? Content at scale, or there's like a tool that kept reaching out to me. And when I looked at the pricing, I just laughed. I was like, no, I'm not sharing this with my audience. I mean, it was like $1,000 or something for like 50 articles written by AI. And I was just like, no, thank you. My audience has ZimWriter. They're not going to buy this product. And so this tool isn't on that level, but it is on the pricier side. So it better do some pretty cool things for us in order for me to, I'm not trying to be critical, but with AI writers, I'm a little bit more on the critical side because I've just tested and reviewed so many of them. And with tools like ZimWriter and Agility Writer and Koala Writer that are just surpassing everybody else in the industry on what they can do, when I look at just these new kids on the block coming in here, if they're not going to be close to that level, then I mean, in some respects, it's just not worth really picking up. So we are going to be testing this out, see what the quality is and the pricing right over here, like license tier 1, $59, you only get 10 blog posts. So 10 blog credits per month means that basically every credit is a blog post, and it doesn't matter, up to 4,000 words, and that's one credit. So I do like that it's only one credit for blog post. Simplify it. Don't do it by word count. Just say, hey, you created a blog post. That's one credit. I do like that. 25 blog credits per month right here at license tier 2, and then license tier 3 at $259 for 60 blog post credits. And then we can go all the way in at license tier 4. You can go all in for $399. They're saying it's a $7,200 value, and you get 200 blog posts per month. So if you are paying for one of those expensive tools and this tool ends up being an amazing tool, right, then this would actually be a really good idea, because we could go and compare the pricing, coming up with 200 articles, the advanced levels on Agility or Koala, that's about what you're going to get. So I think that eventually, after months of using this, it would definitely pay for itself. So definitely left for kind of up to you if you think that the pricing is on point or not. Here is a little bit about the company. It's been around since 2019, based out of Europe. And we can look over here. We can start clicking on some of these links like Trustpilot. They do have a 4.3 out of 15 reviews over here on Trustpilot. You do like to see that. You can go in here and read some actual real reviews on Trustpilot. We've got a Facebook group, Facebook page, a LinkedIn page, a blog, tutorials, roadmap. We'll go check out roadmap as well. So, I mean, it is nice that they have that many links And I do think that this is very helpful to people building a little bit more trust in buying your product when you have all these links for potential customers. Here's what the roadmap looks like. Blog post assistant roadmap, quests and ideas, blog duplication feature. I don't even know what that is. White label, Medium integration, a Tumblr integration, Blogger integration, long-term plans, add inspiration based on the last generated blog, add Google Drive integration, image download button with specific size, one-click blog generation. Okay, that'd be cool. So we know that it's not quite like a one-click blog post, but some of the tutorials I watched, it's pretty close to what most blog writers do. Short term, in the next 2 months, a paraphrasing tool of translation of generated imported articles, WordPress integration, and so forth. And then in progress, they have undetectable AI content paraphraser. So that's a feature. I'm not going to really go into that, but they have a feature that I think you'll be able to paste content from somewhere else. Let's just say ChatGPT, and then it will make it undetectable. So that is a feature that they're working on right now. That will be one of the reasons to get the tool. I'm sure that by using the tool, it would probably cost a credit to do that. And then you can come and look over here and blog image generation. They've already completed all these tasks right over here. So not too bad. One thing before we jump in to the actual tool, I did want to go and see one of these things that I do think is interesting and is just worth noting is when we come through here, hi there. So this uses the ChatGPT 4 API, right? Hi there. Yes, you're right. We use a combination of ChatGPT 4 API and GPT-3 models in creating our content. By combining these advanced language models, we are able to generate high quality articles and blah, blah, blah. So what that tells me is that I need some clarity on this. Using the GPT-4 API is considerably more expensive than using the GPT 3.5 Turbo. We all know that, right? GPT-4 is considerably more accurate. So I need to know under what circumstances or tiers you are using the APIs. A lot of the developers don't like to share that information. There's no need for you to choose models manually. We've completed automated process to guarantee the best quality content, even though there's a price difference between GPT-4 and 3. Extensive test analysis proves that using them together significantly improves performance or advanced algorithm. And I don't know if that's true, guys. I do not know if that's true. Combining 3.5 and 4 is better than just using 4. I highly doubt that, but that's what he's saying. So I just wanted to point this part out in particular is that by them saying that they're using 3 and 4, I mean, I would just be, honestly, I just get a feeling that they've got to be using 3 mostly, right? Maybe they're using 4 for the outlines or something, and then 3 to write the content, right? You got to think about this. There's no way that a company can sustain using ChatGPT 4 and offer a lifetime deal. That's just not possible. So that's where I kind of call BS a little bit. There's just no way that this is GPT-4 and you're getting a lifetime deal, right? Yes, it is on the pricier side, but still, even at $399, that would just eventually, I mean, if you brought in 1,000 or 5 or 10,000 customers, you'd be closing the doors after a couple of years, right? So that's just something to point out. I think that there's probably a lot of 3.5 being in free version being used in this. And then if that is the case, you're paying for the algorithm that they're building that is making the content undetectable. Really, you're basically at some respects, you could be paying for a content spinner, so forth. So not to really kick a dead horse is what I'm doing right now. So here is the site. Let me close that real quick. So here's the site. Write your articles 20 times faster. Pretty nice looking website right here. Questions. We can go look at their everyday pricing right over here. 200 credits. It would be $600 for 200 credits, right? So you can see the value that you would actually have to pay $600 to get those 200 blog credits. And by paying $400, you're already paying less than it costs for 200 credits, period. And you're going to get 200 credits refilled every single month. So if this pricing really is true and they actually are able to bring in customers paying this right now, then that actually does make the pricing really, really good at $399 for 200. And then you get this refilled every single month. Super, super cool. Okay. So there is the pricing right there, $10 for 10 blog posts and so forth. So you get down to, or no, that's $10 a blog post. That's only one credit for $10 on. Yikes. I don't like that at all. Yeah. I mean, but when you're looking at this pricing right here, I mean, I don't think that this content's going to be on like Surfer AI's level, but Surfer's charging $29 per one article, right? So it just still gives you context that this is one of the most expensive that I've seen, but it's still less than half. It's almost 3 times less than what Surfer AI is charging. So just to kind of put things into perspective and context for you. Okay, I'm gonna go sign up. I'll be right back. All right, perfect. So we're right over here. This undetectable ability, this is where it's going to be that paraphraser that you're going to be able to paste in here and it's going to make things undetectable for you, which is going to be cool, but it's not. You can ask request early access, but I don't think it's available yet. There's your history of your blogs written and then your blog detail right here. So it's very, very simple user interface, a little old school, if I had to admit, not like the most flashy or cool looking, but it'll probably get the job done. And they don't have a whole lot of things going on in the menu. There really just is not a whole lot going on. You can literally just go to the blog detail and start filling this out. So we're going to go and do a test right over here. I'm going to go and grab this one right over here, this keyword, and we're going to go and do a test. So I'm going to go and go with English, American English for me. We're going to go 500 to 2,000 words. We're going to, so you can actually choose right here. If you would need a really long article, we're going to go right over here to 2,000. Let's go and let's just go with that right now for testing purposes. And then what is this blog about? Because I want to see if it will push more towards the 1,500 plus length, which I think is still the good article length, up to 1,800, 2,000 words. We don't need more than 2,000 words. So I don't really want to put in the 2,000 to 4,000 and have it go and write a 3,500 word post. I just don't think it's necessary. What's the blog about? We're going to put that keyword in right here. We have a call to action. Do we have to have a call to action? I'm going to skip that. I don't think we need that, but generate or write down keywords. I'm going to generate keywords, but you can actually paste them in right here. I'm going to go ahead and just generate keywords with their AI. So where's it going to come up with? Online, make money, making, earning income, online business. I don't think that those are very, very general terms that it's pulling from make money. So we're going to stick with it though. Select number of blog outlines. So you can select, I don't know what, I'm going to go ahead and push this. I don't know if what this means. Choose how many outlines to include in your blog. These points will make up the subtopics of your blog. Be aware. So that is what we need. I don't like the way they titled this. Select the number of blog outlines. It needs to be select the number of subheadings or select the number of H2 subheadings. That's what they need to specify. So already the way that they put this in and wrote that, it isn't very impressive to me, being that they are supposed to be, SEO and blog writing experts. And the first thing you would know is that, because the way that I read this is select the number of blog outlines. This right here would actually be like that it's going to create 5 full outlines for me. And then I would choose what outline is the best. And that's not what this is. This is actually your subheadings. Okay. So I'm going to go with, we actually need 10. It's not going to let me select 10. I don't know if that's because I'm on the free version right now, but we're going to go with 7. I don't know how it's going to be able to tackle this without going with 7 right here. So just because I know the way the AI writing works, I am going to change this to 7 just because it's not letting me grab 7 right here, if that makes sense. And if it counts intro and conclusion as one, then we're really going to, it would only be the top 5 ways. So actually I'm going to go with top 5 ways. And just because I think that that's the way it's going to work. So we're going to generate our outlines by pushing this button right over here. And here we go. That was pretty fast. So here we go. So exploring online money opportunities in 2023, make money with freelancing services, maximizing earning income through affiliate marketing, creating a profitable online business, passive money making with investments and apps. So let's see right over here, click to add, edit, reorder, or delete outlines. Okay. So I can click that and we can add new outline. I'm trying to see how to use this. So add new outline, we would just add right there. Okay. So they did add that feature that we would be able to do that. I'm just going to say, conclusion right there. Where did it go? Okay. I have no idea what's going on right now, but exploring online money opportunities right here. That's not good. I want to edit this right here. So this one needs to be, I'm going to come back up and I'm going to regenerate this, and I selected 7. So we're going to regenerate this, and let's just see if we can get a better deselect at least one outline. Or maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. I'm going to unselect all these and then push regenerate outlines again. Utilize affiliate marketing, invest in crypto. Okay, so we've got 5. I don't like how it's exploring online money opportunities in 2023 because that's not a strategy, and it's only giving us 4 strategies right here. So overall, so right now I'm really not impressed with the way that it creates our outlines for us, but we're going to go ahead and generate blog and titles. This action will create 2 revisions of the same blog and consume 1 blog credit. So listen to this, guys. You will not be able anymore to adjust language. I mean, they need to fix that. It's bad grammar right there. Length, topic, keywords, are you sure? So at this point proceeding, we are not going to be able to make any more adjustments. Okay. So it's going to go out there. And I think right now, I don't know if it's actually writing our blog or if it's just doing the titles and so forth. So we'll come back into a sec. Okay, so that was at 2:05 p.m. You guys can't see my timer, but it's 2:06 p.m. now, so that took all of 1 minute. We have suggested titles right over here. Discover the secrets to make money online in 2023, 5 proven strategies, blah, blah, blah. Our title up here, we did say 5 up there, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's not giving us the 5 that we wanted. Also, these are massive paragraphs right over here. So we can come in here and just kind of look, zoom in right over here if we can, as we look ahead. So let's read the intro. Do you want to make money online in 2023? The digital world is ever growing, and that means there are more opportunities than before for increasing your income or even starting a profitable business. If you're looking to add something extra onto your current salary, I don't know if that quite makes sense. If you're looking to add something extra onto your current salary, then don't worry. There's plenty of ways out of the rat race. So that right there really doesn't make sense. From blogging and selling products via affiliate marketing right through to freelancing services like content writing, we'll take a look at 5 great ideas on how best to earn some cash from home this year. So the way that it's writing, guys, is I think that it just kind of it dumbs down the human element of writing. Like, so basically, instead of writing formal, like which we normally will start writing a little bit more formal for writing a blog post or something like that, or research paper, it almost writes it like we're kind of talking. It's using less punctuation, less commas, and it's kind of shortening sentences instead of explaining out right here. I would say there's plenty of ways to escape the rat race, the everyday rat race. There's plenty of ways out of the rat race. So out of the rat race, really, you wouldn't write like that, I don't think. Maybe you would speak like that. So I'm just noticing it definitely, like I said, I was already prepared for this because we know that they're going to be doing something over the top of grabbing GPT content, and they're going to be doing some very aggressive things to change that content in order to make it undetectable from these AI detections up here. Okay. Moreover, another great option would be forming digital goods, such as, so right here, it's talking about a bunch of different ways to do this, but then we're getting into, I'm going to read this last sentence right here. So it's a little bit all over the place. I don't think it's handling the list type article as well as I would like. But that could be because I didn't use it 100% properly. I didn't get the amount blog outline, they're calling it blog outlines, but the amount of subheadings that I wanted. I would like to see this go up to 15 or 20. And in early Zim writer stages, they only had like 10, I believe. And now they're up to, you can put as many as you want, I think. But I think that 15 is a good number, because if you're going to do a top 10 and then you're going to add a conclusion and an intro, you're already at 12 right there for a top 10 list, right? So you need at least 15, and they're not allowing me to do that. So I want to read this sentence that's going into these top 5s. It didn't list these as 1, 2, 3, 4 either, but let's go and look right over here. It's using a lot of like semicolons and so forth, which we don't really write like that as well. So right over here, a lot of multiple dots, etc. right here, and then which allows entrepreneurs access large audiences. So look at this, guys, which allows entrepreneurs access large audiences relatively inexpensive. So it's missing words, entrepreneurs to, it needs a to right here. See, so we need to fix that. And so that's what my number one suggestion is going to be, is that I wouldn't get this tool if you don't have Grammarly Pro installed. We're going to want to put this in Grammarly Pro before we go and actually publish this, because there's going to be so many mistakes that you're going to want to run it through. Okay, let's see right over here, relevance. Well, seeking how folk tend show so look at this, guys. Okay, helping build customer loyalty, seeing how folk tend show appreciation towards so it should be how folks tend, so this should be folks with an S, tend to show appreciation towards businesses who actively interact back, whether by engagement tactics. And Grammarly is not going to even pick this part up, guys. So, I mean, I got to just stop right here and look at this right over here. Marketing. This is completely spelled wrong. There's an H that's forgetting the G, and then there's just a random H in here. So I'm sorry, they don't have this down, right? Of course, this is probably going to pass. There's a lot of misspellings and a lot of punctuation mistakes, and it doesn't make any sense. And I would never publish this. This is, so if you're one of those people that's been scared to publish AI content, well, this is what got you scared in the first place, was gibberish crap like this. And even some of the worst AI writers that I have seen over this last year, they don't come close to how bad this is that I'm looking at right now. I don't even have to, I'm just seeing it all over the place. This is really, really bad AI content right here, guys. So I just don't even want to continue. Nonetheless, even just the structure of the content, you know, this massive paragraph right here that is a word counter, 350 word paragraph right here. Okay. Unless I grab all this, and then we have a revision 2 right over here. So look, okay. So is it writing that next one for us by the revision 2? I'm not seeing the other blog post in there, but copy to HTML clipboard. And then I want to just go HTML formatter and just go and see if we can kind of paste this in real quick. Okay, maybe it's right here. I'm going to paste that in, and then, okay, so this is what it would look like, guys. So you have these massive paragraphs right here. I'm going to right click and look at this word count. We are at 164 word paragraphs, guys. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and look at this one right here. A 200 word paragraph right there, guys. So, and then look at this. That is not returned properly. So you've got bad punctuation, everything. And we're going to come over and look at this. A 345 word paragraph right there. So, this is, I mean, this is really, really bad, guys. Let's keep cruising before I go off on another tangent, and we'll keep trying to move through this. Let's also take this content, Control A, copy, and just for fun, let's go to, I'm not going to click on their link. It's probably affiliate links. And I already have an account, so I don't need another account. Go log into my account. I haven't been in here in months, guys, to be quite honest with you. They have changed a lot about the way it looks. New content scan, and let's see, we only want to detect that, and we're going to throw that in and scan now. And a 99% original, 1% AI. And yes, I would be extremely impressed with this. I do have some other options. You guys want to make sure that you subscribe to LearWire, because I have another tool that I've been keeping. I haven't really done a proper review on it. I did get free review access, and they don't have an affiliate program, but I need to share that with you guys because I think that there's some way better. I mean, even using Spin Rewriter, a really good spinner that's been on the market for like the last 10 years, or what is it, Word AI or something like that. There's other spinners out there that are going to spin your content and do a really, really good job with it. And you're probably going to still pass AI, and it's going to sound way better than this. This is just like a horrible spinning. This is actually, spinning content would actually be an improvement from this. I mean, look at this. Relationships with is one word right here, right? It's just really bad. Coupled with, look at this, coupled with one word, especially for one word, right? So really, really bad. Yes, it does its job. Like it said, it passes AI, but this is never going to rank because it's awful. It's not even readable, right? Once people notice the first 3 mistakes on your page like that, they're going to bounce right off your page anyways, okay? So this one, I'm not even going to, I mean, is there anything else I need to check out? No. So here's how the image part works. You just go and grab an image. This is the first image on Pixabay. It's not really giving us any options to grab any more images from here. So it's just grabbing all the top 10 from Pexels, Pixabay, and Unsplash, and you can go and you can't even insert it into the content. You just pick it and then you right click and save it. So not really too thrilled about that. I've seen a lot better in other tools. So overall, yeah, this is really, really just not up to par or up to speed by any means. I'm not even going to continue. I was going to go into to Neuron Writer, grade it, see what it got, but I've lost all excitement when I've seen how horrible the content actually is. It doesn't take me measuring more tools or anything like that to know how bad this content AI writer is. So I can't, in my right mind or being honest to my audience, I could not recommend this tool to you guys. So I definitely would recommend staying away from blogassistant.co. All right, guys, that wraps up my review of the Blog Assistant software. Here's a quick recap. So pros, the software promises to generate high quality, SEO friendly, long form articles, which could be a boon for bloggers looking to save time. It offers a range of features, including automated keyword generation, blog length control, and even blog image generation. The pricing is transparent with a pay-as-you-go model, which could be appealing to those who dislike subscription-based pricing. However, and in getting into more of the cons of the software, my personal experience with Blog Assistant Assistant was far from satisfactory, as you guys could see in the review in the demo. The content it produced was not up to par, and I found it unusable and not worth editing. The user interface feels outdated, and the royalty-free image suggestions were subpar. The pricing, although transparent, feels high considering the quality of the content produced. In conclusion, I rate Blog Assistant a 1 out of 5 stars. I would advise you to steer clear of this product. Remember, folks, your time and money are valuable. Make sure to invest them in tools that deliver quality and efficiency. So a lot of times when I am kind of pushing products like Agility Writer or Koala or something like that, it's because the software simply works and it provides extremely high quality, and I believe you do have to pay for that, right? And when we're going into these LTDs, we do want to be careful, and in this case, and this was a perfect example, is that it's just not. It would be a waste of your money and quite frankly a ripoff if you bought this software. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more honest, in-depth software reviews. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this review and the software, so leave a comment below. Until next time, stay savvy and keep exploring.